Hello, I'm going to do a video today on updating the Star Wars Genesis for Starfield. So there's a update from 8.5 to 8.6. Beverage. Get home from work, so this is gonna be a bit of a hopefully quicker video. So 8.6 just came out for Star Genesis. So we're gonna try updating it. Updates here. Let's see what updates we got. I'm just using a mouse plugged in to the Ugreen dock, just for easier navigation. You could use the trackpads as well. It's the same thing. So this will be an installation guide. This will be an update guide. I did the installation already before, and then I played it probably 2-3 weeks, and haven't had any problems really. I shouldn't say I haven't had any problems. I had a few problems, but nothing crazy. Okay, updates, sure. I'm gonna go to on my computer here beside me. Star Wars Genesis mod. I'm just gonna pull up the website. Where is there it is. The website is called genesismodlist.com. That's the name of the mod list. So this update introduces lightsabers, force, a few new planets as well. So the updating installation is a bit different. I'll show you here what I'm looking at on my screen, I guess. I'm just walking through the guide, but it's gonna be hard to do it just on one screen. So if I do Genesis mod list. Mod list. That way. So not this one. I mean, sure. Here you go. GenesisModList.com is the website. This is the actual website here. I don't know why this is loading so damn slow, but basically on my computer to my left I have the updating installation notes. So I have 8.5, this is 8.6. Requirements, if you already have 8.5 installed, this shouldn't really matter. I'm gonna have to do a fresh save with this, which might suck. Wabbajack. So instead of Wabbajack, we use Jackify for the Steam Deck because wabbajack doesn't work for the Steam Deck. I haven't figured out a way to get it to work. I mean, it runs, but the Nexus mod web viewer thing doesn't work. And I just found that this Jackify thing was a third-party alternative, and it works just fine. So, okay, so if you have any more mods besides the Genesis mods, there's a guide here. I don't have anything else installed yet. I was waiting to install any extra mods until I did this update. But after that, I will be installing, like, there's a companion mod that my brother showed me where you get to have, like, instead of one companion, you can have, like, 10. So, I do that one. This is a new thing here. So to keep your save file, you must not be in the Frontier/Echelon. That's the first ship you start with. Don't be in Corusant. Don't be in Dantooine. Both those planets for me are kind of laggy, honestly, on 8.5. So I hope there's some fixes there, or the Lodge. I'm not in either of those places. I think I'm in. I want to say just space right now. Go to some random moon performer thing. Okay. Close both the game and monoresidence, then update your Starfield if there's an update. I don't believe there is an update for Starfield, but let's check. Starfield. Looks like it's up to date. Yeah, I played it today, so it should be up to date. Does it say what version it's at? I could try launching to Starfield and see if there's an update there. It doesn't even launch. Probably don't have a compatibility turned on. No, I do. That's weird. Alright, whatever. Who cares? It's not important. Download the Star Wars Genesis setup. I should already have this one though. This is a new one. Let's just do the new one. Do as it says. 124, yeah, this is a new one. Download. Let's see, download as a standard download. So I'm not actually putting it here. I made a folder under where did I save you to? Home? Jackify? No. Games? desktop. I don't know where I saved this to. I'll be honest, I forget. It's been a minute. It had to be on this drive somewhere. Did I install it in? Oh, I think I remember. Steam maps, compatdata, and I think it was this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is actually being saved in the compatibility layer on Steam. So your Steam apps, compatdata 1.176740 is the ID of Starfield. If you go to properties, and then here is the app ID 1716740, and here is my Star Wars Genesis folder that I made. So like actually the mod's installed in here. Game, and I think it's here, I want to say. I might even move to the main screen here. Yeah, just the main drive here. Okay, so I have to go home. I don't see Steam here. I have to do show hidden documents. Okay, hold on. So we're at home, and then show hidden files. Steam apps. Common is where you find your game files, but this is compatdata. And then look for 1716740. Drive C. Star Wars Genesis. Save. Open with Proton Tricks, and then I use Starfield's thing, and then this should launch the software, and then C drive Genesis. Yeah, so it's only seeing this directory, C drive Genesis. Okay, so I have to do this. So yes, install. Sorry about that. It's a little bright there for you guys to see. Okay, so this is part of the video where we have to just ignore wabbajack and do Jackify, because once it's finished, I hit launch wabbajack, it doesn't work. If you launch it through Steam, it does work, but you won't get certain things. So I have this one called Jackify, which is the same thing, but it's supported on Linux. So sure, let's update. So Jackify, I just type in GitHub and it downloads this app image. Here, you run the app image and it installs it for you. So I'm always saving the Jackify app. I'm always saving the in a separate folder for Starfield. Okay, here we are. So install mod list, use a file, and now we need to find that. So we're going to have to go to where would it be? Where would it be? More actions. Show hidden files. Where's that button? There you go. Show hidden files. Steam, steamapps, compatdata. This one. Genesis. And so these gotta change here. So these here okay, so this is working. The installation is the game folder, and then the downloads location is the downloads folder within it. So let's go back to here, and so the install. So we go, use wabbajack file, and that's a good one. Mod list name we did as Star Wars geonosis SSD for Steam Deck 8.6. Okay, and then we're going to do install directory. We're going to change this. So home deck, Steam apps, compatdata 1716740 PFX, drive C, geonosis, game. That's the directory right here. And then the same thing what we just went to. So the same location. So home, deck, Steam, Steam apps, compatdata, PFX, drive C, Starfield Genesis, game, downloads, choose. Nexus login is activated still. And start installation. I don't know if we're getting the right version. However, in here, the compiler file looks like it was created today. So I think that's okay. I think this is the right one. I think it generated this file when we ran this Star Wars Genesis setup.exe. It generated that file, I believe. And we'll see. So we'll let this run, do its thing. So it's going to download everything here. It doesn't look like it's downloading everything actually, so it must only be downloading what's missing, I'm assuming. So it's going to download it all, it's going to install it all. Yeah. Sith Empire Shattered. So this looks like it's just downloading the new stuff, I want to say. It must have done like a check of what we have, maybe. I don't know how that works. Maybe we have to overwrite things that are already there, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If anything pops up on screen, I'll come back for recording. But otherwise, we'll just wait for this to be finished downloading and installing. I'll be back in a bit. Thanks. Okay, we're back. So that took about maybe 10 minutes, maybe a little longer. And it says modless install complete. Would you like to add this modless to Steam? So it'll be added as Star Wars Genesis SD. The one we needed over here, it'll be added there. Steam will restart, closing any game you have open. Yes. Okay, I got still doing stuff here. I don't want to restart Steam yet until this is all done. Let's do some Proton stuff. Wine components. So here it'll say when it's done. It'll give me a prompt. I just installed this while I was doing this one on my Linux computer as well, which downloaded faster and installed faster. Actually, it's already beaten it. So it comes up with a little message at the end here saying it's installed correctly and in this time, and then exit basically. But maybe if I show, I don't want. No, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait until this is finished. I'll come back in a minute. Okay, there we go. So it finally finished after, it says 28 minutes it took to install. On my Linux Mint computer, it took 9 minutes to get this message pop up. So it just kind of depends on download speed, because my computer is also wired. This is wireless by difference. Anyways, it's all installed now. So I can return, and I can close out of this, and out of that, and out of everything. So if I go to Steam, library. So Star Wars Genesis SD was the 8.5 version. I just relabeled this to 8.6, and then this is my Mint one, my Linux Mint computer. So it's don't get them mixed up. So this should be the one that works. Now let me just check the website. Okay, yeah, see? So this thing I didn't do yet. I mean, I did it last time with the initial installation, but I didn't do it yet with this installation. So, start the install, make sure it says, yes, that's correct. Yes, make sure to download the newest exe. It's labeled exactly the same. Okay, let's see that then. So let's go here. So we're in the Genesis folder, game, and we're going to run the Genesis documents. Not bad. Now, last time I had problems with this actually. Getting this to actually run. Now, how did I do that last time? This is all the same stuff. I think I had to run Proton Tricks here. I want to say like this. Starfield. Okay, you guys see that? it'll come this way, saying like, what do you want to do? And I think I hit like one of the options allow me to run it. Here we go. Install an application. Nope, not that. It's one of these ones here. Might just be in browse file. And then no, that wasn't it. We're in Explorer. No. Oh. Maybe it was here. Yes, maybe this is what it was. Where would it be? There we go. Computer, storage, Genesis, game. Hey, there we go. And then it's going to say, by default, you will start with medium quality graphic settings. No. I want to type in N. Do I need a keyboard for this? N. I don't think we need to do that actually, because I changed settings later on for the Steam Deck. Okay, let's just see what happens when we launch the game. So let's go back to here. Let's go back to game mode. We'll try launching 8.6 from here and see what happens. Okay, so it's not gonna be here. It's gonna be all games. Non-Steam maybe. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. Star Wars Genesis Steam Deck 8.6. Now, what does... God damn it, I fucking hate this. Every time I like close out, it goes right back to the top again. It's so annoying. Okay, I want to see what the settings were I have for this. Oh, I also added lots of scaling there too. That's it. Okay, I can do that. If anyone knows a way to get rid of this where I can just not go back to the top every time I hit back, that'd be great. Star Wars Clone Wars. Okay, let's go to properties. And we're going to go to lossless scaling. Copy the launch option there. And then we're going to paste this, but we're going to move the first command there because that's going to create some problems. There we go. That should be good now. I didn't check the compatibility on that though, either. Let's see what happens. It should launch the mod organizer. During the installation, I had to install like extra files to the SFSE loader. So I'm going to have to reinstall again. This is a common thing that says. Just say yes. And so yeah, we're at 8.6. There are 172 mods. And we're on the SFSE loader already, so let's hit run. This takes a minute to load though. Actually, launch the game. Before it took me, like normally it takes me about 5 minutes to launch a game. Does this thing, and then now it'll wait a few minutes to actually get into the game. And then we'll see pretty much right away what's going on with it. Okay, so this is a problem here. You see those two logos in here? That means we didn't do the something. I can't remember what it was, but one of the things we didn't do properly. I think it was installing the SFSE loader. It was an easy fix though. With all I can show you is just compile and let that finish doing this thing first. Gonna basically say Christians are here, cool, accept. Yeah, I think everything got reset here. Settings wise, they got reset. Yeah, because I don't have anything on low. I have this turned up higher to 75. I had, I think, indirect lighting turned on and particle quality, I want to say. I'll have to look into it in a second. So yeah, we're gonna fix this loading thing. Let's try. I don't want to corrupt it though. I guess won't corrupt anything more. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Flexibility on that. I should have not. I've done that. Okay, I'll pause the recording here because I'm going to have to close this off and then try to fix that problem. So I'll be back in a bit. Thanks. Okay. So remember what's happening last time. Basically that install script, the bat file thing doesn't quite work. So if you go to the install portion of the website, scroll down to the end here. Basically saying if you spawn in a mining shaft / cave, follow these steps. Basically, we're going to manually put the documents inside the folder. So download the source documents. I think I already have this one, but I'm going to download it again. Yeah, I already have it right there. So I'll write that. Let's open that up. This is updated anyway. Okay. Extract here. There's some files here. Copy these. Place all the files found within the archive into documents. So let's navigate over to there. So C drive, users, documents, my game, Starfield. It's already here. Paste, apply to all, overwrite. This thing is PowerShell, but what I can do is try using Proton again. And see if that works. It's in there now though, so I don't know what to say about that. Huh. Hey, here we go. Okay. So this whole thing is supported by Linux. And this is the Jackify thing. Default settings. Okay, so the bat thing is just the settings here, which is fine. We don't need that. We already have the files in there anyway. So the only problem we're looking at having is, let's see. It's not even an issue. I think I remember having files, these files here. The DLL. So these files have to go into, I think this is the problem here. Okay. DLL and exe files into your Starfield. So let's go back to that. directory, steam, compatdata, Starfield. Or we go to oh, okay. This is actually the wrong steamapps common Starfield. And it should be in here. SFSE loader, and the DLL is already there. Let's just paste. Right. And to be safe, I don't think it's going to really hurt anything. I'm going to throw it in here too. Okay, let's try it. If it doesn't work, then we got something else to work on, but let's try it. I'll be back in a minute when it loads. Alright. So it looks like we got it working. So I don't know what of those three things I did that made it work. So basically I installed the manual installation for the Genesis or Genesis documents. I threw in the SFSE DLL and the SFSE loader into the Starfield directory and the Star Genesis directory. And I also changed the Proton version for the mod list to GE Proton 10-14. The newest one is 10-28, but when I installed the other one, it was saying that was the best version to use. So yeah, this seems more normal now. Yes, and my character is there. That's my save from last time. Real quick. I guess it's safe too. So this actually just loaded the mods in. I don't think it loaded the mods in last time, or didn't load all the mods in. So it has to be something to do with those SFSE files. I don't remember where I got those files from, but I'm sure you can find type in SFSE DLL and loader files. There's like 4 files. And yeah, there we go. Now for me it takes a little bit for actually launching the game. Like I'll hit launch and it takes, again, if you actually launch games, you're actually getting in the game is 5 minutes every time. But that's just, there's so many mods, it's Steam Deck, it's not great. But once you get into game, performance isn't bad. So I'll come back in a second and I'll let you guys see a bit of the performance. So it looks like good news, bad news. Good news, we're in the game. Bad news, I don't think my save file was compatible. I think it removed some certain mods, which wouldn't let me log in my old save. Which is fine, I thought that was going to be the case anyway. So this is going to be my Empire playthrough anyway. Select your starting location and a loadout. Starting location. I want to do the geonosis. I'll do the mercenary armor. Okay, I guess it didn't work. I'm gonna be, I don't know. I guess I was one of these guys before. Rhodians. Yeah, like that. Background. Like this soldier one. Imperial training or force sensitive? I'm gonna do soldier. And then I'll do the Imperial citizen. Yeah. Sure. Huh. It's kind of cool. You can give yourself kind of a different play style. So let's just do the opposite. Rhodian. Firm. Yeah, I want to start on geonosis. Didn't really let me do it though.
Sorry. What do you mean there's no work?
Oh, it is. It says it's working now. Save and restart the game after reading this message. Okay.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled?
I mean, this is
Money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty.
great quality though. Let's do a save. Can I do a save?
There were jobs.
Oh, look, get it. We just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend. This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for the job.
Alright, as far as this is, I gotta do performance wise. So here's my presets, 45 FPS, I kind of lock it at. Certain games, if you undervolt it, you do get one more performance. This one doesn't seem to be the case. No. And then lossless scaling is off. It's off and we're getting 60 frames per second. What? What? I had this on 4 accelerated before because I needed that many frames.
May not even exist then.
That is insane.
I get it. There's
If we're getting 60 FPS,
nothing out of my hands. You can take it up.
granted, it just started.
Sorry, but I have to get back to it.
Okay. Let's quit while we're ahead. Restart it. And I'll come back and yeah, if that's just getting 60 frames, that's really exciting. Let's just close this too, to be safe. That's amazing news. That's really good. Like certain planets, you get that kind of frames already. The only planets I really had problems with was Dantooine, where I didn't get maybe like 20 FPS most of the time, and then Corusant was like 25, 30. 30's fine, it's smooth, but it wasn't really good. Wasn't doing too good. Okay, I'll come back in a minute when we're loaded back in the game. Okay, it looks like we're back in the game. And this is my old save file. Somehow closing it and relaunching it. Let's look at the error pop up again that says like launch creations. But then I hit no, and it launched me into the game. So I'm just gonna save this as a new one. But it looks like I think we're looking good. Yeah, I guess we do need this still on though. Frame gen. Let's see if well, that's different because that was a Starfield before. Yeah, they moved that. Ryloth coming soon. Okay, that's new, I think. Coming soon. Kashi coming soon. Balmoro coming soon. So it has updated clearly. Sparta. Datamir. This is really hard for you guys to read, probably. Mandalore. Dantooine. Coming soon. Felucia coming soon. Fuck yeah. Jakku coming soon. Hoth. I don't see. Oh, there's Batu. Out of range. Okay. Can I get in range? Let's do that. Alright, well, we're getting good range. Good performance. Anyways, that was a longer video than I liked. Basically showing the installation of 0.6 now. I guess you haven't mapped it yet. Oh. Talk to me, I guess. Let's go one at a time, really. That's alright. We'll get there. Leviathan. Lots to explore. Schrodinger? Yep. Schrodinger, okay. I'm curious to see how Batu is because I was there in real life, so interesting to see that. Is that a ship right there? It is a ship right there, right in front of us. Oh wow. One more jump. One more jump. Out of range? What do you mean? I'm still right here. It's too big of a jump. Going to be a ship then, I guess. It's too far of a jump to make with this ship. Cloning lab. Sweet. As far as we get to go, I guess. Let's go to cloning lab. Anyways, this is Genesis. Uh-oh. I targeted their ship, their shields, their engines. Or the ship.
Expect an armed response. And we can mine and keep up without you fighting.
Permanently flying?
Let's see if they've got anything worth.
Guess there's no gravity on this ship right now. face to something.
Alliance ship to unknown vessel. Acknowledge. Your comms all right? Acknowledge.
Yes, the comms are right. How do I acknowledge? I don't know.
Double Alliance vessel here. Respond to hail, please. Respond. Over. Just want to give you a proper thanks.
Don't leave anyone behind.
Cool. You'd like to hear from Mr. Fred. Over.
I hear that you want to talk, but I don't know how to get out of this ship.
Your comms all right? Acknowledge. Your comms all right? Acknowledge. Alliance ship to unknown vessel. Acknowledge.
Clamps released.
Rebel Alliance vessel here. That got a little too exciting back there. You're
Yes.
with the Rebel agents, right? Space is always just a little safer with you folk around. Any way we can repay you?
No, I'm good. Okay, some extra repair parts.
Done. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Sweet. I could have sworn there's a cloning lab on here somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is.
Good to go for that.
Let's get a ship over here. Some sort. That's new in this mod, this update. You can like hover with your jetpack now by pressing B plus A, but not Y, or sorry, A. Y and B, or B and Y, not Y and B. You can't do Y and B, you have to do B and Y. Oh my god. Some sort of crash ship here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Strange. Anyways, that's it for now. There's a bit of a test there, but I gotta go to bed. Anyways, it works fine. It runs good. It's like 300 gigs though for this mod back, but if you like Star Wars and want to have a good time playing a RPG game, highly recommend. It's definitely playable on the Steam Deck. Thanks for watching. Take care.